B-Lit Gage Boy, B-Lit back from another video. And I'm with another guest y'all haven't seen before, Eric. What's up, Eric?
What's up, man? How everything going?
You know what I'm saying? And today, I'm going to do something different that I haven't did since my first video. And we're going to be talking about sports. Mostly the football preview season of 2020. And then we're going to talk about the startup of the NBA, since that's coming up soon in July, right?
July 8th down at Disney World. 22 teams in the NBA will be going down there. Everybody will be down there except for the Hawks, Golden State Warriors.
The people that ain't go to the playoffs.
Not in contention. The rest of the teams will be in the playoffs in a playoff format, 5-game season. Then they're going to do a double elimination tournament for the 8th seed, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Then you go to the playoffs, regular playoffs, and then the NBA Finals.
Pause.
Double elimination tournament for the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th seed. Teams are still alive within 4 to 5 games. They're going to do this at Disney World, along with the teams that's also still in playoffs, top 8 seeds. The other teams will be shut down, the ones that's in the bottom barrel of the league. They're going to shut down to August when they open up camps, which to me I don't think is a good idea because COVID-19 is not out of the picture. And then you got people that's not even going to be able to go to the games. You will be able to see the games on live TV, but you will not be able to attend these games.
Exactly.
So that's one thing you will not be able to do, but you will be able to watch them on TV and enjoy it like that. It's kind of going to be kind of interesting how they're going to do it.
Exactly.
So, B-Lit, how do you feel about the NBA shortened season and the COVID-19 situation as far as the athletes go? Would you, if you was the president of the NBA, would you restart the season, or would you just set it down to next year when everything gets a little better?
Honestly, I know the players need money and the organization and stuff need money, but I want to play it. I want to let them play because it's too risky, I think. There's no way to tell if all the players are going to stick in the hotels. Because someone's going to go out to the club or wherever's open and then never know, touch somebody who got it and then bring it onto the players. And then boom, it's shut down again. And everybody's getting, they around get infected. So I was the president, I wouldn't do it until next year. That's my point.
Now to a very more closer situation that we have going on within the state of Georgia is the Georgia High School Association and Georgia High School Football.
Okay, we live in Georgia.
Tomorrow you will have 80% of the Georgia High School Association football teams opening up practices, weightlifting, and they're gonna do it 20 per class, 6 feet distance.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but
and to me, I wouldn't do it. It's still the numbers are still spiking within the state. Most of these places where they got football programs starting tomorrow, you got high numbers. These schools, I look at it like this, to me, is about money. You got one school, Riverside Academy, that just 2 weeks ago said they wasn't going to play football this year.
Smart.
So that was a smart decision. But to me personally, if I was a head football coach, athletic director, I would cancel the season. You got physical activities. You got these guys touching these weights. You got guys that's going to be, you got mat drills. You got different things you're going to have to do. And by most things, they giving these guys, these coaches, 15 minutes after the first weightlifting class to clean the place up for your next 20 to come in.
Exactly.
How are they going to do this? How is it going to be managed? If one of these kids come down with that COVID-19,
they get his pants suit up, probably.
You're going to deal with the parents, number one. Because the parents ain't going to want to hear, oh, well, we did the guidelines. It's not going to work. That's going to really hurt. So, but to me, I was a coach, athletic director, I shut it down. Everybody get mad at me, but I'm not going to risk somebody's child catching something like this. Football ain't worth it. You can play next year. Keep it moving. You got winter time to get everything. If you can, push the season back to winter time and play. Some places may do that. Some states talking about that. But, like I said, tomorrow you got 80% of the schools going to start practice. You got some going to start next week, and then you got some going to start the week after next. I mean, B-Lit, how you feel about it?
Me? I think, I'm not sure, I don't know if you know, but is it voluntary? You know?
It's not
For
voluntary.
high school, it's not?
It's mandatory. It's like starting up regular spring football, but you're not going to have scrimmages.
Okay.
You're going to be doing like your summer workouts.
Oh, yeah. But that was voluntary. I didn't go to all of my summer workouts, but it's good to go. But if I was kids, students, players, I wouldn't do it. I want to just work, risk it, coming back home, and bring it back to your house. So just, you never know what happened or not. So I wouldn't do it if I was them. And if, like you said, I agree with everything you said. If I was the athletic director, I'll say cancel it until they say it's 100% safe, vaccine or whatever. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. They just want to start. Pros, high school, colleges, these don't start. They don't know how they're going to do it. What happens if somebody get the virus, the kids. They don't know. But like I said, probably do it for the money.
I agree, feel it.
Oh yeah, Chantel's here too. I've got to say that.
Chantel, our little friend. Chantel,
Y'all know from
she's
other
here.
videos.
Her family member, she's here.
Yep.
All right, now, the next question now, more interesting. We're finna get into the regions that we know of around the area. We got Region 5, 5A, which consists of Cartersville, Cass, Woodland, Hiram, Blessed Trinity, the three-time defending state champion, and Calhoun.
Yep.
Now, we're going to take a look at each team right quick. We're going to talk a little bit about them. Number one, let's start out with Woodland. Woodland, in my favor,
Trash.
I don't, with the non-region schedule, which is soft by a long shot. I mean, they got 5 soft games. Only one team made the playoffs. If Woodland can go 4-1, 3-2, that'll be all the wins they're gonna get. I mean, I don't like to talk bad about a team, but I'm sorry. You got Garden Central. You got teams like that didn't win a game last year, ain't scoring many points, and then you gonna play a 5A school like Woodland. Woodland put in a soft schedule to kind of get themselves ready for this region, which I understand where Coach Platt coming from. But my thing is no playoffs for Woodland. 3 wins at best. That's where I look at. How you feel about it?
Well, Woodland.
Yeah.
Woodland. When I was in school, they were trash, and I feel like they're always gonna be trash until they probably get rid of the head coach. I don't see, cause the regions got harder. They got Cartersville, Trinity, and Calhoun, and then you got Cass, who got a new head coach. I can't remember his name is, but I feel like they fishing go up, win a couple more games, and Woodland probably gonna be the last place again. That's how I feel.
All right, the next team we'll talk about, Calhoun. I really don't know much about Calhoun, but they did make it to the 3rd round of the AAA playoffs. They come in, they're pretty good. They haven't played Cass, Cartersville, Woodland in a long time. Calhoun, I see competing in that region. Their non-region schedule, I don't think they're going to go undefeated in the non-region because they got Dalton. They got a team out of Alabama that went to the 7A state finals. I see them coming into the region schedule 3-2. I mean, seriously. And with Blessed Trinity, Cartersville, and Cass is going to be very competitive this year. I see Calhoun maybe doing 3rd. Maybe 3rd. If they beat Cartersville, they can go 2nd. They beat Blessed Trinity, might can win the region, but I don't see them doing it. I see Calhoun winning 7 games at the most, making the playoffs as a 3rd seed. The Calhoun-Cass game is going to be very important.
Yep.
Because if Calhoun loses to Cass, then they will have to beat Hiram to get in. You got some teams in there in this region outside of Blessed Trinity. 2nd through 4th is going to be very competitive. You got some tremendous losses in Cartersville. You got losses at Cass. You got losses at Calhoun. Hiram came in off a state playoff berth last year. It's going to be kind of tough for them too. But 2nd through 4th spot in that region is where everybody's going to be looking. Everybody's going to be trying to see who's going to finish where, what seed's going to go where. But Calhoun, I give them 7 wins. Their losses will probably be to Cartersville, Blessed Trinity, and I'm looking at Cass or Hiram to knock them off. What you think?
Me, like I said, I don't know much about Calhoun, but I think they've been pretty good the last couple of years. But you know, some new faces they're playing, Cass, Cartersville, and Blessed Trinity. I don't think they faced them many times.
Nah, they ain't never.
So they might struggle or might not, because Cartersville, they have to re-up too, because they lost some people, like you said, got a new quarterback. So we're just going to have to see. That's all I know, really.
The next team we'll talk about is 3-time defending state champion Blessed Trinity Titans.
I don't know anything about them.
That team right there, folks, is perhaps, I hate to say it, perhaps the LSU Tigers, Georgia Bulldogs, Ohio State of high school football.
Ooh.
They got a junior tailback that ran for 1,800 yards last year. He's back. They had a quarterback transfer in this year from Westland. They got a whole bunch of young talent there. And, I mean, they already ranked number 1 in most polls around the state. All top 25 in the state of Georgia, they're ranked. They're in the national top 25. And I don't really see anybody in this region, except maybe Cartersville giving them a game. Cass could give them a good game. And I'll explain to you later about how I feel about Cass, because I'm really looking at it. Cass got a nice squad. But Blessed Trinity is looking at their 4th straight state championship. It's going to take somebody with a lot of talent to knock them off. And Cartersville right now, with what they got coming back, Calhoun got a little chance. Cass got a chance because Cass got some talent. But Blessed Trinity, like I said, is probably up there amongst most colleges when it comes to high school. They got a lot of talent. So during the regular season, I don't see Blessed Trinity losing no more than 1 game. If they lose, they go 9-1 through the regular season. Playoffs, they're going to get the number 1 seed if they going to get upset in the region. But Blessed Trinity is the best team out there. You have to give it to them. I mean, they knocked off Cartersville to start this run. They won the second, then they beat Coney County last year. And everybody thought they were going to Blessed Trinity in Cartersville. Cartersville got upset by Woodward Academy, and then Blessed Trinity's cakewalk to a state championship. It'll happen again this year unless somebody step up and play. And there's a couple teams in that region that can do it, but then again, I don't know. It's going to be real interesting to see how it go now.
They're the team to beat. They definitely the team to beat. Like the Patriots. They always expect to go far. But the old Patriots. To go far every single year. Because they're always a team to beat. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, when you think Blessed Trinity will get in the regular season?
They probably win every one but one.
Yeah.
It'll probably one they should have won and lost, because they always won them games, or one they barely lose to.
And the next team we'll talk about is the Cass Colonels.
Woo.
They are the only team in the region that had a coaching change. You know, Coach Hugh, Bobby Hills was there. He did pretty good within the program. He led the program for 6-7 years. They came close to the playoffs last year. He built the program and pretty much, he's one of his former players right here. Cass got a new coach from Kale, offensive coordinator in from Kale, and they got a nice squad. They got some talent. Cass non-region schedule is one of the strongest in that region. But don't count Cass out of none of their games, because they learned they would have made the playoffs last year if they hadn't had to go through that gauntlet of Rome, Carrollton, and Kale. When you got those 3 back-to-back like that, there ain't too many teams that can survive. Exactly. And Cass did play every one of those teams top notch. They just came up short. They missed the playoffs. Now they got a gauntlet again. Blessed Trinity, Cartersville, and Calhoun. Blessed Trinity, they're pretty much going to be favored to beat Cass. But Calhoun and Cartersville, they're going to be evenly matched. That is going to be Cass. If they come out of their non-region with 3 wins, which I'm pretty much sure they can, and they get to that region, and they can knock off, they really have to win 1 game, but they're going to win more than that. I say if they can beat Hiram, they knock off Calhoun, and they stun Cartersville, they number 2. And you put Cass number 2, who to say they can't win 2 or 3 playoff games. So you got an interesting thing going on in Cass, and everybody need to get behind what the Colonels are doing, because they're building a nice program there. And Coach Hughes has took on a new position up there, and he's leading in the new coach up there. This is his first opportunity, first head coaching job. But as he said, either you're gonna do it the Colonel way, or you're not gonna do it at all. And that's just something that Cass has needed. They got it. The kids are excited about it. It's gonna be some good football later with Cass. Cass will be a playoff. I'm gonna say it now. You put it out there, and I'm saying this right now. Cass
Fine.
will be a playoff team next year.
Yep. He said, folks.
Whether they go third or fourth, with an upset here or there, they can go number 2. But the Cass Colonels will make the playoffs next year. And if they get into the playoffs healthy, they can win a game or 2 in the playoffs. Now, they're not going to win the state championship because Blessed Trinity, but Cass will be one of the 4 coming out of that region because Cass is that good. What you think?
Me, I thought it's good that they get a little coaching change. I like Coach Hughes, but I think it's just time because they have been really good. They've been alright, but it's always that one game that gets them out of the playoffs the last couple of years. And I feel like I heard good things about a new coach, that he's about it, he's tough, he get them right, and I'm just ready to see how it is. And I feel like you said, I feel like they can escape in the playoffs. They get in there, sneak in there. I feel like that's why they can do that.
Now, next to the last team we're going to talk about is Cartersville. Now, Cartersville, on the other hand, defensively they're going to return a lot of talent. That's going to be the strong point. They got Deontay Ross on the outside, one top receivers in the state. They got 2 top receivers in the state. But they're going to have an experienced quarterback, experienced offensive line. They're going to be hurt offensively. If the Canes defense keep them in games, because they got Creekside. Creekside is a track team on the football field. Okay, last year, the reason they played in, Creekside was averaging 40 points a game. And that's going to be kind of tough for anybody.
All right, Cartersville.
Yeah, we're back. A little technical difficulty, but
we back.
with Cartersville, experienced defense, inexperienced offense, they got experienced receivers. The offensive line is going to be hurt because they lost one of the top, Jonah Gamble, Memphis University. The rest of them, D2 signees. But I think, traditionally Cartersville is always going to have a strong football team, but too many question marks. And they got one of the state's longest region winning streaks right now, and the state's longest regular season winning streak, which will come to an end this year. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to see it happen to them, but it's gonna happen. I say Cartersville come in anywhere from 2nd to 3rd in the region. They gotta beat Cass. They gotta beat Hiram. They gotta beat Calhoun. If they're gonna come 2nd, a loss in any one of those, they're gonna go 3rd, which won't hurt them because in this region, 2nd or 3rd spot in the playoffs is pretty good look. Because West Trinity, you pretty much say it's gonna take a good football team to knock them off. So I'm gonna say 8 wins for Cartersville, 2nd seed, 3rd if they drop one, and more than one within the region, which they will probably lose to Blessed Trinities. So that's going to end that region winning streak. They done won 50-something, 60-something region games in a row. That's going to come to an end with Blessed Trinity. The Cass game is going to be very important because it's going to go for seeding in the playoffs. If they get by Cass, they get by Calhoun, Hiram, they're going to be right there with Woodland. If they can beat Hiram, 2nd, Cass will drop to 3rd, then you got Hiram coming up there 4th. Woodland, they're not gonna win nothing in the region, but Cartersville's gonna go number 2. How you feel?
Me, I feel like Cartersville is gonna take a step back from this year. Cause like I said, too many question marks. I don't know who the QB is, but
I don't either.
He's not T. Webb. He definitely ain't Trevor Lawrence. I know that. That's disrespect. The running game, they lost. What's his name?
He's back.
He is?
Quentin Jennings, he's back.
No, it was someone else. I forgot his name.
Yeah, they started tailback. He's back. He's a senior.
Oh.
He's getting looked at by some D2 schools right now.
Okay. But yeah, I just feel like the offense ain't going to be what it used to be. The quarterback inexperience, the offensive line, and they, like I said, probably about, I'd say 2nd, like I said, let me choose, 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah.
2nd or 3rd. It might be like a Cass was, but the defense gotta carry them. It might be like that. I don't know.
Well, yes,
but Cartersville's
going to have to carry Cartersville.
Yeah.
They're going to have to early on in the season, so that offense can get some experience behind them, get clicking together. The defense is going to have to keep them in games to get themselves a chance to win. Because right now, offensively, Cartersville is going to, running game wise, they're going to be pretty good. They got their running backs coming back. But you got to have a quarterback that's going to be a leader, like you said earlier. Trevor Lawrence is gone.
Yep.
T. Webb is in Louisville.
Yep.
This quarterback, I don't know who he is coming in now. He's got a big shoes to fill. And he's going to have to make some plays that both Trevor Lawrence and T. Webb made. And he got a lot on his back.
Yep.
You know, and it's going to take him 3-4 games to really learn that offense, and for them to really learn what he can do.
Yep.
8 wins, losses in the regular season. They don't know if the 2 losses are going to come in the non-region or in the region. But they will suffer 2 losses on the schedule this year. A deep playoff run, yes, because once they get to the playoffs, we all know how Cartersville is. They're going to win their share of playoff games. Maybe quarterfinals, semifinals.
They're going to lose.
Then they'll drop.
Yeah. I don't think they win state this year.
They're going to make the playoffs.
And it's got a chance to see how good the coach really is this year.
The
He don't got
coach
that
trying to
5-star
out.
quarterbacks. Nope. So you're going to see how his game plan is. That's exactly how
And the next team is Hiram. I don't really know that much about them. I'm just going to go on and make a prediction. I predict 5 wins there. 4th seed playoffs. Because really, Woodland is going to be the doormat of the region.
Yep.
That's going to be the team everybody know they can beat. That's going to be the team everybody know they're going to get that region win. And if Hiram don't beat nobody in the region, they will beat Woodland.
Yep.
And that will put them in the playoffs.
I don't see Hiram going to the playoffs this year. I see him winning
If Hiram
4.
don't make the playoffs, do you mean Woodland going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, you're right.
So
I just don't. Dang, that's tough.
Hiram will make the playoffs, but they won't win a game.
Yeah. And they do one game loser.
Yeah, they won in, they won and done when it comes to the playoffs. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is only one team, and that's Dairesville, because I don't know nothing else about that country region they're playing in. I really don't want to talk about them, but the one team of Dairesville.
I hate Dairesville.
The Dairesville new region, well, I take that back. Rockmart's in that region. Rockmart's going to win that region hands down because they are and is the best team in AAA for as a Dairesville go. Rockmart, the year before last, made it to the championship. If the quarterback hadn't got beat, not knocked out in the first round last year, Rockmart would have won the state championship. He was the number 1 rated quarterback in the class. He's back. He's healthy. Rockmart has talent, offense and defensive wise. They're going to win their region. Okay. They can't win the state championship. Because the only thing they got to worry about is Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek dropping down 4A to 3A. Rockmart is one of the better teams in that class. At Dairesville, as far as I'm concerned, they need a coaching change. Because this coach there has done more than what he can with that program. At Dairesville will go 4th seed, 3rd, 4th seed. Because number 1, the things that he's doing up there as far as defensively, they're not stopping anybody. They didn't stop nobody last year, and the only reason they made the playoffs last year because of a tiebreaker system that gave them the last spot for the whole class. They had to get in that way. They don't have that no more. So they're going to have to win their way into the playoffs. And it's tough. Ringo going to be back. They was 0-10 last year, but they got talent. They going to be there. Rockmart's going to be there. You got Kahula Creek that's going to be pretty good now with a new coach and new style offense. Lafayette's going to be back, going to be there. Dairesville's going to go 4. 5 wins, 6 wins if they can get one early. And, you know, when you lose to Tortuga, that's bad. You know, you lose to Tortuga, a AA school, that's bad. And they open up with them again this year. If Dairesville lose the first game to Tortuga, they already tell you what kind of team they're going to have. If they win that game, they'll make the playoffs. If they lose that game, then they're going to have to scrap. They're going to be pushing. But I do not see a Dairesville being no more than 1 and done and gone from the playoffs if they win enough region games. That's all it is. That's all I have to say. How you feel about it, Dairesville?
Me? Like I said, I don't know anything about them, so I'm just going to go with what you said, everything. I'm just qualifying myself in that one because I don't know anything about that region. I just know I don't like a Dairesville.
Hey,
I like them.
There you go. I feel the same way.
Right. We got 1 bar. We got to go.
All right. Okay, we're going to finish this up. We're talking a little bit about college football. Kind of breaking story.
Yep.
COVID-19 has hit college football pretty hard this week.
Yep.
5 Alabama players contracted it.
Oh,
Oklahoma
yeah, I seen it.
State
Yeah.
players have come down with it. They're pushing themselves to try to get a football season in for these colleges, which to me, myself personally, feel like it's crazy. And to me, I don't like that idea. Okay, I really don't. They need to shut it down and stop. These guys don't need to be out there. You got 5 players off of one team like that, University of Alabama, and they come down with it in 1 week because you having workouts.
Yep.
Stop. And it's not worth nobody's life, man. College football will survive.
Yep.
These colleges are billion-dollar colleges. They don't need no football team,
Yep.
football season to survive.
Yep.
Okay, how you feel about their own?
Me, that is why he said 5 people in Alabama. And how many in Oklahoma?
4?
4 people. That is why they need to shut it down. Just imagine they come in contact with all them other players, sharing weights, most likely, spotting each other, and they have to go back home or dorm to give it either other students or their parents. It doesn't make sense. And then we're back to square number 1. At all. These kids, not pros, they ain't getting paid for it, so I want to take the risk.
Okay, we're going to cut this short. We're going to talk about conferences. We'll talk about that later.
It's about
But
NFL. Yeah, it's
Ohio
yeah.
State, my playoff contenders this year in college football, Georgia, LSU, Ohio State, and whoever, maybe Alabama will slide in, somebody else will slide in, but that's what I'm going with for college football playoff.
I'm going. You know I got to pick my Ohio State Buckeyes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here
Go
we
Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, I feel Clemson. They still go strong. Number 3, I got Alabama coming back up. And 4, who's actually 4? I got LSU or, believe it or not, Miami.
You got Georgia.
Nah, I don't feel like Georgia coming back.
Georgia got 2 transfer quarterbacks, running backs off the chain. Their whole team is 5-star athletes.
I ain't even list. Now I think about it. I forgot about Georgia.
Yeah,
I
Georgia.
said Ohio State. Still Alabama number 2. No. Yeah, Alabama number 2. LSU. No. Who did I say? I messed myself up now. I said Ohio State.
You did say
I said
LSU.
Ohio State. I said Ohio State. Ohio State. What's the other team? I'm thinking? Oh, Clemson number 2. LSU. And I feel like Alabama. No. I feel like LSU's going backward because they lost. I don't know who they played. Joe
LSU
Burrow.
lost their quarterback. They lost
Yeah.
19s. They
Yeah,
lost a lot
I don't know
of
who it got.
stars.
So I got Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia / Alabama.
LSU go. It's kind of a wild card
Yep.
because they lost the quarterback. They lost a lot of defensive players. They lost a lot of offense. The early part of the season is going to tell how LSU do.
Yep.
If they go through the first 4 or 5 games undefeated, then yeah, you put them in the top for the conference playoff. Clemson, they lost their number 1 receiver for the season last week with a knee injury. Trevor Lawrence, top quarterback in the country right now.
I think Justin Fields better.
But the thing about it is, he lost a lot on offense.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah,
it's gonna take Trevor to really. He's done it the last 2 years. National championship, losing the national championship game. He can get back.
It's gonna be tough
But-
because, like I said, he lost the top receiver.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Nick.
hard. It's
I'm
gonna be
sorry.
hard. The reason I'm picking Georgia because their starting quarterback transferred in from Wake Forest, and he was one of the top quarterbacks. Stats, he was rushing and passing last year. And then they had one come in from USC that was 5-star. Their running backs are set. They got a running back coming in out of California that 5-star super athlete. Back up behind him, they got coming in from North Carolina. He was 4-star. Georgia defense is loaded. It's going to be hard for anybody to put points up on that defense because they're going to have one of the fastest defenses in college football. If Georgia can get that quarterback situation right, somebody can man that offense, they're going to go undefeated.
Yep.
They get to the college football playoffs and they'll win.
Yep.
If they can get a quarterback, they can play that position. If not, Ohio State going to take that spot because Ohio State does have Justin Fields. He's going to carry them a lot. But Ohio State got some problems. They're going to have to deal with Michigan.
Easy.
It's going to be real tough.
Nah.
Illinois finished the season real tough last year. They're going to, Penn State going to be a thorn in their side. They got to get by them. So if Ohio State can survive those last 4 or 5 games that they schedule in that conference, Okay, but I don't see them doing it. I see Michigan finally coming over the top, but Ohio State will still make the college football playoff because they go into the Michigan game undefeated and say Michigan do upset them. They're gonna get over that playoff over Michigan anyway.
I just feel like how we too talented. I'll say they're too talented. Not to be biased or anything, but too talented over Michigan. But we've got to wrap it up. Cause my camera's dying right now. Yeah, I got like 0 bars. It's gonna be tough. So I hope y'all enjoy it.
Yep.
We try to get the NFL, but
Yeah,
later time. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you like something like this, come down and do some more.
Yep,
Stay
let us
fried.
know.
Let us know. Stay fried. Stay lit. Gang.